following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
At Coshocton Dentistry, Dr. Brian Dunlap and Dr. Patrick Lauper provide expert dental care in a comfortable, family-friendly environment. From routine checkups to advanced treatments, your smile is a priority at Coshocton Dentistry. Located on Main Street in Coshocton, where we treat you like family, contact Coshocton Dentistry today and experience the care you deserve. Now accepting new patients. Visit us online today at CoshoctonDentistry.com.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
My guest on Coach's Corner, Renita Brenley, head coach of the Riverview Lady Bears. Lady Bears come in after spending a really exciting week trying to figure out how to practice, how to do anything during all this snow stuff.
It's been a crazy week. We were able to practice 2 days this week, so I guess we'll be thankful for those 2 days, right?
I'm telling you, from what I've heard, I think you might have gone 1 day more than anybody that I've heard.
Right. Yeah, it's been a crazy week.
You know, I'm always interested in things like this because you have to sit and you can't get in the gym. And, you know, you've got some momentum going, and all of a sudden now you shut everything down for 4 days and try to get back into some type of routine. How's that work for you?
So you know me and my quotes, right? So I do a lot of digging, a lot of soul searching each week. And so this week I had plenty of time to think, right? And so one of the big things that kind of struck me for the first time this week is a guy said, correct it or accept it. And I was like, that's coming from a coach's standpoint. I can either accept things or I can correct them. And so I kind of really dug on that. Complaining, it's not an option, right? Okay, we can complain. We can blame that we only had 2 days of practice this week. We're not going to have it, but who wants to do that? We can make excuses. We can blame. Or we can hold ourselves accountable. And so I think I tried to get the girls to, do some cardio workout, and that's kind of a funny thing, to expect girls to do that on their own. But I also try to remind the girls that, being locked in and not doing anything it's also not good for your mental health, right? Physical health, all of that. It all works together. And so I wanted to remind them that it's not about me. It's about the team, right? You have to connect, and then you have to coach. And I don't see that just from a coaching aspect. I try to get my girls to understand that, like, I can coach, but I can only coach so much. You have to coach also. You have to listen. You have to want to work. And so it actually was a week of lots of text messages with girls and just trying to stay on top and trying to stay motivated. So we'll see how that all plays out today, right? You know what?
It's also good life lessons, too, not just for
sure.
Playing basketball today.
Yes.
That's something you should look at as you go down the road as well.
Right. Yeah, and sometimes I think we lose track of, I'm coaching 11 unique ladies. And each one has a different ceiling, each one has different abilities, each one has different everything, right? So I'm trying to get to each girl and find the light in there and let them figure themselves out too.
All right, let's talk a little bit about your opponent, Morgan. You played him earlier in the year. What can we expect?
We went back through, did a little film study, and this is a good game for us. This is a game that we can work on us. We know that we let a lot of transition points go before. We have a tendency of not getting back or not getting back to the paint, and Morgan likes to get the ball out after a missed shot or a made shot. They get the ball out and they go. And so one of our main goals today is for everybody to bust their butts back and then recover from there. So beyond that, it's really just taking care of the basketball and choosing good shots and being confident that our shots are going to fall.
All right, health of the ball club. How are we doing? If everybody's been home, they shouldn't be out running around getting
you
sick.
Would think that, right? Yeah, I got a couple of girls carrying the tissue boxes, but other than that, I think we're okay.
Hey, listen, Renina, I really appreciate your time and good luck.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll be back. This is high school girls basketball on WTNS, Coshocton.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Inslee. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Inslee Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Inslee Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to insleeagency.com.
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
While the big banks are closing branches and leaving small towns behind, we're doing the opposite. Hi, this is John Brown, and at Baltic State Bank, we believe in investing in our communities. That's why we're proud to open our brand new branch in West Lafayette, where you'll always find friendly faces, personalized service, and modern banking tools to make your life easier. Come see the difference a truly local bank can make, because when our community grows, we all grow together. Baltic State Bank. It's a local thing. Member FDIC.
Wake up with a cup of freshly brewed McCafe Premium Roast Coffee made with 100% Arabica beans. Then treat yourself to one of our delicious breakfast bagel sandwiches. For a truly satisfying way to start your morning, choose a tender steak patty, applewood smoked bacon, or savory sausage with a fluffy egg and 2 slices of cheese, all in a toasted bagel, only at McDonald's. At participating McDonald's.
In our community, buying local isn't a choice, it's a way of life. At Jeff Drennan Dealerships, we're proud to be your local choice for all your automotive needs. For over 2 decades, we have been a proud supporter of everything Coshocton. From sales to service, our commitment to our neighborhood shines through in everything we do. Support your community. Buy local at Jeff Drennan Dealerships, because here, you're not just a customer, you're family.
The Fisher Funeral Home in Warsaw is proud to sponsor this event as we support the families and individuals that have trusted us with their business through our 4 generations of service to the community. As the oldest family-owned and operated funeral home in Coshocton County, we understand the importance of supporting our youth and fostering pride in our community. Please call us anytime at 740-824-3515 for any of your pre-need or at-need funeral counseling needs. You can also visit our website at fisherfuneralhome.com. The Fisher Funeral Home, serving others as we would like to be served since 1937.
Looking for a place to bring the family, grab a bite, and enjoy the game? Come on down to Shaw's Corner right here in Coshocton at 502 Main Street. Every Wednesday from 4 to 8 p.m., it's burger night. Juicy burgers, great food, and drink specials that make it worth the trip. With a family-friendly atmosphere, walls full of local sports memorabilia, and plenty of good times, Shaw's Corner is the spot to be. Don't just hear about it. Stop in today and see why Shaw's Corner is where Coshocton comes together. Open daily at 4 p.m.
The starting lineups are brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, a locally owned family business offering a full line of ag diesel lubricants and gasoline. You can't go wrong with the right fuel. Now with the starting lineups for us, here's Stephanie Snider.
Thanks, Dad. We're going to get things started with our visitors. The Morgan Lady Raiders will start number 0, sophomore Madeline Shad. Number 3, senior Maya Davis. Number 4, senior Micah Augustine. Number 10, senior Miley Williams. And number 14, senior Gianna Myers. We have Riverview Lady Bears hosting today. The Black Bears will start number 4, senior Courtney Mickle. Number 11, senior Reagan Foster. Number 20, sophomore Shiloh Kinzel. Number 23, sophomore Anna Mitchell. And number 33, Elena Brenley.
The starting lineups have been brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, an industry leader in providing complete residential and commercial fuel needs. R.J. Wright & Sons has locations in New Comerstown, New Philadelphia, Caldwell, and now Circleville. Just about ready to get underway here from Riverview. The Lady Bears come in with a record of 2-14. Morgan comes in with a record of 8 wins and 8 losses on the season. Getting ready to jump it up, and the official's getting ready for the official. And we're underway. Foster gets the tip, gets it to Brenley, and here we go here from Riverview. Out front with the basketball, Brenley. Team's leading scorer, dumps it on the left side. With the basketball is going to be Mickle. Dribbles towards the wing, steps back, a little fadeaway jumper, knocks it down. Courtney Mickle gets the first hoop of the day, 2-0 Riverview. With the basketball crossing the timeline, Gianna Myers goes right side to Williams. Gives it back out front to Maya Davis, and trying to get downhill. Nice little move to the hoop, and scoring the basket's going to be Gianna Myers. Beat him off the dribble, and it's tied at 2. Courtney Mickle will bring it across the timeline. With the basketball is going to be Kinzel. Now Brenley has it out front. Now dumps it down low. Ball's deflected and stolen away. And heading the other way is going to be the Morgan Raiders. With that steal was Miley Williams. Now she gives it out top to the point guard, Gianna Myers, and they'll go right wing with the basketball is Davis. Davis passes off, trying to get downhill on a little runner, and rolling it in is going to be Miley Williams, and it's now 4-2 the score. Mickle slowly brings it across the timeline.
Wait on it, Shiloh! Wait on it!
Looking, still looking. And we have a tie-up and almost a steal, so it'll be a jump ball. The ball will go over to Morgan. Turnover for Riverview.
Give me just 1 second for the away pick, and then you can go, okay?
And now we're ready to go. Morgan has it. Now inbound with the basketball is Gianna Myers. Myers, top of the key. Dribbles towards the left wing. Just running that little weave out front. They'll take their time. Skip pass. That looks like Riverview might be in a little 2-3, 2-1-2 zone or 2-3. Trying to dump it in the low block area. A little scoop shot and drawing the foul is going to be Madeline Shad. And she'll be going the line to shoot 2 free throws. 5:56 to play here in the opening quarter. 4-2. Morgan with the lead. And shooting free throws. First throw is right through. Shad with her first point makes it 5-2. Couple bounces and right through again. 6-2, 4-point lead for Morgan. Courtney Mickle will bring it across the timeline for Riverview. Goes in the left side to Kinzel. Kinzel looks down low. Ball's deflected and stolen away. Turnover. Ahead of the pack, it goes to Williams. She goes down, throws it up, missed the shot. Rebound Foster. Foster, Mickle on the left wing. Here comes Mickle down the left side. She'll go back and set up the offense. Goes into the right wing. With the ball's going to be Mitchell. Now out to Brenley. Brenley off the dribble, trying to back her way in. Now gives it up to Foster. Foster to Mickle out top, and then she's going to long triple on the way. That's going to be short, no good, be out of bounds off of Riverview, so the ball goes to the Raiders. Checking in for Riverview. Be Solanas. So she gets in, and taking a break will be Kinzel. And slowly bringing it across is Myers. Gianna Myers, left wing, looking inside. Down in the low block area, trying to get it down even closer, but ball is stripped and stolen away by Riverview. Here comes Riverview with the ball out front to Foster on the left wing. Dribbles, picks up her dribble. Now looking, gets it out front to Solanas, and the ball picking up the personal foul, I believe, will be number 10. That is Miley Williams. So Riverview have it right in front of the Morgan bench. Now then push it inside to Foster. Reagan Foster dumps it down low to Brenley, trying to create some space. Little runner on the rim and drops through. So Elena Brenley with her first basket makes it 6-4. And here comes Myers, straight down the middle, throws up a shot, and Foster's going to pick up a foul. And that'll be 2 shots coming for the point guard, Gianna Myers. Myers to shoot 2. First throw on the way, that's right through. She now has 3 points in the ball game. 7-4 the score, 4:31 to play in the opening quarter. Second throw around the rim and in. So, she now has 4, it's 8-4. And getting in now will be Savannah Mitchell, number 22, checks in for Riverview. And Solanas will bring it across the team timeline. Goes right side to Foster, down low to Brenley. Brenley trying to force her way inside, skip pass out, and turns it over. Here comes the Raiders. Quickly ahead of the pack as guys Augustine stops, steps through, and traveled. Just picked up that pivot foot the last second. So Solanas will bring it across for Riverview. Top of the key. Looks right side to Brenley. Brenley looking inside. Now trying to find someone open. Now just goes to Solanas. She'll dribble towards the right wing. Gives it to Courtney Mickle. Mickle down subs to Brenley. Brenley backs it out. She's double teamed. Now gives it to Foster. Top of the key. Foster looking inside. Now trying to go right side. Solanas stops. Back out front. They're just working the perimeter. Zone defense, kind of known as man-to-man. Brenley gives it up. Mickle, that's her shot. And right through it goes. That's a triple. Courtney Mickle with 5 points in the ball game. Makes it 8-7. Myers quickly the other way. With the basketball on the right wings, Williams. Now gives it back out to Myers. Myers to Williams. Williams dumps out, and ball is stolen away by Brenley. So Morgan turns it over, and here comes Brenley. Brenley straight down the middle, stops, little jumper, good. So Elena Brenley knocks down the hoop, and it's now a 9-8 Riverview lead with 3 minutes to play in the first period. Myers from way downtown off right, rebounding inside and putting it up and drawing the fouls, Miley Williams. She'll go at the line to shoot 2.
This will be her first opportunity. She's the third Morgan Raider to make it to the line so far today.
So Miley Williams will shoot a pair. And they trail 9-8 here. And they tie it on Williams' free throw. Jade Rose checks in. Also getting in, back in is going to, Maya Davis just goes down in the low block area. For the lead, Williams, and that's back iron, no good. Ball's on the deck. Rebound, Foster gives it up to Brenley. Brenley across the timeline, top of the circle. Back off, now stops, gives it up, gives it to Mickle. Mickle hands it to Brenley. Brenley trying to get downhill, will back it all the way out and reset. Left wing with the basketball, Salinas. Now he gives it up to Mickle. Mickle She'll reset again. Ball stripped and stolen away. Heading's Jade Rose, and she missed the layup as the rebound came down to number 14, Gianna Myers, and she just put it back up and in, drew the foul. So Gianna Myers with 6 points here in the first quarter, and it's an 11-9 lead for Morgan. She'll try to get the three-point play the old-fashioned way. She missed the shot. Rebound, though, came down to Williams, and she missed the shot, and grabbing the rebound was Savannah Mitchell and gives it to Brenley. Brenley goes right side. Salinas has it, picks up her dribble. Now trying to find somebody open, out to Mickle. Courtney Mickle off the dribble, right down Broadway, turns it over. And they're going to call a travel as she lost possession, and turnover for Morgan will be their fourth in the first quarter, compared to 5 for Riverview. Looking, trying to dump it down to Brinley, and they turn it over. The 6th turnover for the Lady Bears. 11-9 the score here. Morgan with a 2-point lead and the basketball. 1:55 to play here in the opening quarter. Myers has it, top right side, looking. Now gives it up on the right side to Williams. Back to Myers, all the way across to Rose. Now they're just working the perimeter. With the basketball is going to be Davis. Trying to go, a nice pass inside, and scoring that basket's going to be, I believe, number 0. And that is Madeline Shade. That's her second basket, her first field goal, but 4th point. 13-9 on a good pass inside. Mitchell has it on the left wing. Salinas off the dribble. Tried to get to the left side, and the ball was not able to be handled. Turns it over. Foster and Kinzel get back. And taking a break. And here comes the right side. Thought about the skip basketball. Now they give it up to Williams, down up the inside. Penetrates out front to the basket's Myers. Now gives it up to Williams. Wide open look for 3 from the wing. That's going to be right through, and hitting that triple is Maya Davis, her first basket. Makes it 16-9 with 40 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Right side Foster. She goes down, breaks it down. Now she's double teamed, but gets it to Mitchell. Now Salinas off the dribble. Works to the right side. Now going to call an offensive foul and a push off. 8th turnover. And it'll be out of bounds to Morgan. 16-9 the score. Morgan with the 7-point lead and the basketball. Myers has it, right side Williams. And down low again, they find a little opening, and dropping it in the baskets. Davis, back-to-back hoops for her. She now has 5. And with 14 seconds to go, Mickle has it. And they turn it over. That's been the problem here in the first quarter. 9 turnovers. Getting back will be Anna Mitchell. And taking a break will be Salinas. Arola Salinas. We have 7 seconds. Laying down, they penetrate down to Williams. Over it goes to Williams. There's a 3 ball. Back iron, no good. That's the end of the first quarter. So a good one for Morgan. They take an 18-9 lead. We'll be back. This is high school girls basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Hi, I'm Kyle Hamilton from the Home Loan Savings Bank. At Home Loan, we have a full array of services to meet every one of your financial needs. Even though we're a community bank, we offer the same services as the larger banks. We believe there is no place like home. So when you walk through our doors, we will treat you like family. We offer a full array of deposit and loan products to meet your financial needs. You can rest knowing your experience will be comfortable just like home. So stop by and see the difference at the Home Loan Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware at MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available at all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
All right, we're ready to start period number 2. It'll be Riverview basketball.
Tell you, Morgan is absolutely thriving on the blocks, and so Riverview's got to find a way defensively to slow that down because they're playing so hard and making such good cuts. Riverview's got to try to stop that defensively.
All right, Reagan Foster has it on the right wing. Off the dribble, gets downhill, hands it to Mickle. Mickle dumps it down low to Brindley, but she has to back it out as they double team. Now they give it down. A little fadeaway shot from the wing is no good by Kinzel, and then here comes Quickly's Myers. Steps, nice move, but lost control of it. Let's see if they're going to say it was deflected by Riverview, so it'll stay with Morgan. So Gianna Myers just took it coast to coast and almost got the hoop. Put the ball on the wings, Davis. Davis double team, dribbles out a problem, turns it over. Good defensive effort by the Bears, and here comes Brindley. Brindley picks it up, goes right side to Mickle. Courtney Mickle goes downhill, puts up a runner, and draws the 2-shot foul. So Courtney Mickle will be at the line to shoot 2.
She'll be the first Lady Bear to get there today.
The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Today's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate good for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Courtney Mickle, first throw, back iron no good. She'll try to split the pair. Second throw on the way. That's short, no good. Rebound comes down to Miley Williams. Williams ahead it goes, and they quickly move it down the floor, trying to attack quickly. They give it up, and Davis will bring it out. Stop, little mid-range jumper, short, no good. Rebound came down to Williams. Gets it back out, and hitting that shot, number 4, Micah Augustine gets her first basket of the night, and makes it 20-9 with 6:50 to play here in the second quarter. Mickle dribbles left side, hands it off to Kinzel. She dribbles out front, being guarded closely. Now gets it over to Brindley on the right wing. Gets the high pick, trying to get into the lane area. A little scoop runner, missed the shot. Ball batted out of bounds. It'll stay with Riverview. Really the first good opportunity Brindley's had to get downhill and score, but then missed the shot. The ball remains with the Lady Bears. Trying to get it in bounds. Still haven't got it in. Now they do to Brindley.
Set it up, Bears.
Brindley dribbles down, and they double team quickly. Now trying to get open.
Reagan, get it!
And we got a 5-second call, and that'll be a turnover number 10 for the Lady Bears. So with 6:15 to play, 6:16 to play here in the second quarter. 20-9 the score. Morgan with an 11-point lead and the basketball. Myers has it, just kind of trying to figure out what they want to call. Now she picks up her dribble. Now it's go to Davis. Hands it off to Williams. Williams eye out front. Now picks up her dribble and goes left side to Myers. Myers center of the floor. Skips it over the left side. Nice job moving the basketball. Williams to the hoop. Stops. Little runner on the rim. That's no good. Out of bounds to Morgan. As missing that shot was Miley Williams, but they'll maintain possession. Myers will be the inbounder. Gianna Myers gets it in, almost threw it away, but Davis runs it down. Davis out front, gives right side with the basketball. Williams now off the dribble, penetrates, skips it outside, thought about the shot. Now in trouble, and coming up with the steals, Kinzel, and they steal it right back. Here comes Morgan in a big hurry. Dumps it down low, passes a little too tall, so 2 turnovers for Morgan in that series, 1 for Riverview. 11 turnovers Bears, 7 for Morgan. Kinzel will come out, and checking back in will be Arola Solanas. So Riverview with the ball with 5:17 to play in the opening half. Solanas brings it herself against the defense. Penetrates, dumps it to Brenly. And wanting a full timeout will be Coach Brenly, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school girls basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
You'd never build a house by yourself, so why build your finances that way? Speak with your financial professionals from Prudential, like Dan Duran and Ryan Froman. Dan and Ryan will assess your needs and help you build a strategy towards a financial future. To get started, call Dan and Ryan today at 740-622-6482. That's 740-622-6482.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through LPL Enterprise, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC, and an affiliate of LPL Financial. Financial professionals are licensed insurance agents of Prudential. These financial professionals are permitted to brand under Prudential. LPLE and LPL Financial are not affiliated with Prudential.
Ready to take charge of your own health? Maryland's Natural Foods is here to help with free consultations and high-quality products that produce results, not side effects. For more information, find them at marylandsnaturalfoods.com. That's marylandsnaturalfoods.com.
Well, so far in the second quarter, Coach Brenly can't be too thrilled about the lack of movement from Riverview. There's been a lot of static, they're just kind of standing around, hoping to pass the ball, waiting for someone to get open. I know in the first quarter she was coaching a series of screens, like screen away, and be patient. At times they miss the opportunity to pass the ball to someone who might be open. We know Elena Brenly's pretty good about creating her own shot, but they need to trust in their offense so they can get some ball movement going.
All right, with the basketball, Solanas dribbles down inside, down to the corner to Mickle. Mickle all the way across to Brenly. Brenly penetrates into the lane area, picks it up. Now the ball stripped and stolen away. Heading the other way is Jade Rose, and her scoop shot's no good. Myers rebounds it, gives it off, and dropping it in the basket. It's going to be Micah Augustine, her second basket here in the quarter, and it's now 22-9. Turnover for Riverview, they're 12. With the basketball, out front's Mickle. Courtney Mickle dribbles to the center of the floor, stops, little fadeaway jumper on the rim, bounces around no good. Nice rebound Foster, and she's going to be fouled. So Reagan Foster grabs the board, and they're going to say it was on the floor, so it'll be out of bounds underneath. Checking back into the lineup will be Madeline Shade. And with the basketball will be Courtney Mickle, inbounding forward, dumps it down to Foster, steps back, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound comes down to Myers. She brings it up quickly ahead of the pack, throwing one up and missing it. And grabbing her own rebound was Shade. He missed a shot and then got her own rebound. Now from outside, long triple on the way and right through for Gianna Myers. She now has 9 in the ball game, and it's now 25-9 with 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Left side, right side, Brenly. Brenly gets the high pick, dribbles to the center of the floor, now in the lane, stops, fadeaway jumper, back iron no good, ball batted around. Brenly got her own rebound. Tries to drop it down and laying it up and missing the shot was number 12 for Riverview. And quickly the other way, missing the shot is going to be Rose, and we've got a tie-up. And the ball will remain with Morgan. Miley Clark had checked in, missed that last shot. So it's 25-9, and with the basketball will be Morgan. Miley Williams will be the inbounder. Williams looking, still looking. And they dump it down low to Myers. Now she shoots a little reverse layup, missed the shot, and rebound to Foster, and we have a tie-up. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll stay with Morgan. So Morgan will have it underneath the hoop. Looking, still now, nice play inside, and laying it in easily is going to be Williams. She now has 5 points in the ball game. And it's now 27-9. It's a 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay right here. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor today's Player of the Game. Today's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger in order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village.
I just think it's awareness when it comes to defense. You know, for Riverview, just knowing where everybody is, knowing where you're supposed to be, where your person is supposed to be, who you're responsible for guarding, and just making sure you're being a little bit more aggressive, anticipating passes. I mean, it just took Morgan being a little patient, and that curl came right around, and she was wide open to score the bucket. So I just think a little bit of frustration on that point, on that part. So now Riverview offensively will get the ball and hopefully, you know, an opportunity to move the ball, pass the ball, and be patient and wait for a good shot.
A 9-0 run here in the quarter for Morgan to open up this game to 27-9. Solanas has stripped and lost it. Ball is saved by, wasn't saved, so Riverview will have it. Glad I had to top on that water.
I am glad for that, too.
So now we're ready to go. And Solanas has it for Riverview to Brinley in the right wing. Dumps it down low. Foster trying to force her way in. Ball's loose and stolen away. Ahead of the pack is going to be Davis, and she lays it in. Maya Davis has 7 points in the ball game. It's now 29-9 with 2:50 to play. Solanas brings it across the timeline to Foster on the right wing, looking inside to Brinley. Brinley forces her way in, puts it up, misses the shot. Rebound comes down quickly to Davis ahead of the pack, and they're not going to be able to run it down. Or maybe they will. They did. But stolen away, turnover. Foster gets it to Brinley, and they quickly go the other way. Brinley spin move inside, puts it up, no call, and the rebound comes down to Shade for Morgan, and they'll head the other way. Out front with the basketball is going to be Maya Davis gives it over to the left side, going wide open to the rim, and puts the shot up in, and she's fouled. Just found that baseline and was not able to be stopped, and laying it in is Augustine. She now has 6 points all in the quarter.
And the opportunity to finish off a three-point play here. Riverview's got some subs coming in and out.
Josephine Wright's getting in as well for Riverview. Free throw on the way, no good, ball loose, and Morgan wins the battle. Williams got the rebound, and Brinley stole it, and then she was fouled. So turnover Morgan, their 9th, compared to 14 for Riverview. So it'll be a Riverview ball with 2:07 to play here in the first half, 31-9. Been a good quarter for Morgan. Riverview still looking for their first point of the quarter. Courtney Mickle has it. Goes left wing to Brinley. Brinley looking, now dribbles out top, and then they'll reset the offense. Still dribbling. Now crosses over, gets down the lane, steps through, puts it up, missed the shot, and draws the foul. And she'll get the line to have attempted to shoot 2. Elena Brinley has 4 points.
And this is her first chance at the line today. You know, we've seen her go through the lane so many times this season, and normally she can get some of those to fall, but it seems like today it's just not happening. But at least she made it to the line this time.
So 2 shots coming. First throw on the way, front iron, no good. Checking back in will be Jade Rose, and taking a break will be Madeline Shad. Brinley will try to split the pair. And knocks it down. Lena Brinley with 5. First point for Riverview in the quarter. Quickly the other way is going to be Myers. Myers stops, skip pass all the way across to Rose. Into the corner. Dumps it down low, and Myers missed the shot. Ball gets her own rebound. Quickly goes out. Coming up with it. Back out front. Myers going to try a long triple. Short, no good. Rebound comes down, and putting the shot up and missing was Augustine, and we have a whistle. Called a jump ball. It'll go to Riverview. So getting credit for that rebound will probably be Foster. 31-10 the score with 1:14 to play here in the opening half. Courtney Mickle across the timeline. And almost turned it over. Myers lost control, but Brentley was right there for the Lady Bears. Dribbles it out front, now down the left side. Now left stutter step, trying to get baseline to Mickle. Steps back for three, air ball long, rebound comes down. And ahead of the pack is Myers, and she puts a shot up, and Mickle fouls her. She'll shoot two. Grabbing that rebound was Miley Williams, and nice lead pass to Myers. And she'll go to the line to shoot two. Has 9 points in the ball game.
She's 2 of 3 so far from the line.
All right. 49 seconds to play here. Her first free throw's in her ball short, and she's thinking, oh no.
Teammates giving her a little more confidence for the second shot. High-fiving her, telling her to relax, I'm sure.
Vince in and out. Rebound, Brentley. Ben gets it to Mickle. Now Reagan Foster has it. Foster out top. Goes in the left corner. Brentley's going to try a shot from the wing. That's their ball long. Rebound comes down to Myers. And Brentley with the steal. Missed the shot. Got her own rebound. Scored the basket. So Elena Brentley gets the steal. Missed the first shot. Grabbed the rebound. Laid it in. She'll have a three-point play opportunity.
And she's 1 of 2 from the line so far today.
31-12 the score. Brentley with 7 points in the ball game. And make that 8 as she knocks down the throw. 31-13 with 25 seconds to play. With the basketball out front's going to be Davis. Gives it that low block. Nice little give and go. Putting the shot up and having a block was Jade Rose. And we have a jump ball. It'll stay with Morgan. Looking, still looking. 13 seconds. Tried to get it over top, but it was blocked by Mickle. So the ball will stay with Morgan. Gets it into the wing. Back out front. Steps back for a long triple. That's going to be no good by Davis. Rebound Foster to Brentley with 5 seconds. Takes it in, spins, puts a shot up and in. And that'll be the end of the first half. So Elena Brentley with a good second quarter. She had 6 points, has 10 in the game. So at halftime, the score is now Morgan 31, Riverview 15. We'll be back with the halftime report. This is high school girls basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Think you have to settle for mediocre car insurance to save money? Think again. It's possible to get superior coverage and still save money with Erie Insurance. Customers who switched to Erie saved up to $951. It pays to compare. Switch and save with Erie.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote today.
Annual savings based on new customers surveyed in March 2022 who reported savings when switching auto insurance. Individual premiums and savings will vary.
Your home for all things local sports is right here at ClaxonSports.com. Catch breaking sports news and exclusive articles, game results, and more. Also check out ClaxonSports.com for stunning photo galleries and in-depth coach and player interviews. Want to watch it live? We've got you covered with links to live streaming games from WTNS and media outlets across the East District. All in one place, ClaxonSports.com. From the first whistle to the final score, ClaxonSports.com. Your all-access pass to local sports.
It's never too late to move forward, and Buckeye Career Center Adult Education is here to help. Our Aspire program supports adults building reading, math, and language skills, preparing for the high school equivalency test, or learning English as a second language. Classes are offered in New Philadelphia, Dover, and Berlin, or enroll in the Adult Diploma program, free for Ohioans 18 and older without a high school diploma. Gain industry-recognized credentials and a high school diploma at the same time. Start today at Buckeye Career Center. Visit BuckeyeCareerCenter.org to learn more.
McWayne Ductile is proud of all students in their academic pursuits. Whether through sports, the arts, or in the classroom, it's important for students to be challenged and to achieve success as they gain real-life experiences. Students who learn the value of goal setting and working with others will be more prepared for their next chapter in life. McWayne Ductile is pleased to be part of this community and is proud to help sponsor this broadcast.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health. Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available at all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Hi, I'm Reggie Miller. Hi, I'm Marty Miller. Tax refund season is here, and it's time to turn that refund into a ride. Come see us at RAM 5-Point Auto Sales, 1102 Chestnut Street. Where you driving dreams come true. Also, good luck to our favorite Redskin, Quentin Summers.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's halftime, and Morgan is out in front of Riverview by a score of 31-15. The first half stats are brought to you by Bradford Financial Group. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Visit them at 636 Chestnut Street in Coshocton. First quarter started, Morgan got out to a good lead. They led 18-9 at the end of the first break, and then they extended their lead at halftime to 31-15. Leading scorers in the ball game. First for Riverview, they only had two people score in that first half. Elena Brenley led the way with 10 points. She had 4 field goals and a pair of free throws. Courtney Meckel had 5 first quarter points. She had a triple and a 2-point field goal. She has 5 points. For Morgan, they were led in scoring by Gianna Myers. Myers had 9 points in that first quarter. She had a triple, 2 2-point field goals, and 2 free throws for her 9 points. Maya Davis had 7 points on a triple and 2 2-point field goals. 6 points for Micah Augustine, all coming in the second quarter with 3 field goals for 6. 5 points for Miley Williams on a pair of field goals and a free throw. And Madeline Shad had 4 points on a field goal and 2 free throws in that first half of basketball. Now with the first half team numbers, here's Stephanie Snider.
Thanks, Deb. We'll get started with Riverview. They have their total score of 15 points. When it comes to their 3-point shooting, they are 1 of 4 for 25%. For their 2-point field goals, they are 5 of 14 for 36%. They've been to the free throw line several times. They are 2 of 5 for 40%. They've pulled down 9 team rebounds and have 14 turnovers from the first half. Morgan has their total score of 31 points. With their 3-point shooting, they are 2 of 6 for 33%. 2-point field goals, they are 10 of 23 for 43%. From the free throw line, they are 5 of 10 for 50%. They've pulled down 17 total rebounds from the first half and have 10 turnovers.
Well, you know what? It's been one of those halves, that really it was a 9-point game at the end of the first quarter, but then, it took Riverview almost 6+ minutes to get on the board and score in that second quarter. They ended up scoring six points, all by Elena Brenley, but that really dug a big hole.
It really did. And, like in the first half, as I kind of mentioned at the start of the second quarter, Morgan's done a great job offensively when it comes to just their play on the blocks. They have a lot of movement in their offense, and so they're very patient and wait for those good passes just right down to the block. They had several easy buckets to score in the first quarter, but they're very aggressive in their attack when it comes to their layups that they scored, one right after another. It really wasn't too many times in the first half that they had, in the first quarter that they had to rely on an outside shot, and so they continue offensively to have lots of opportunities, and I know they had to call a timeout. Riverview did, to just kind of settle everyone down and make sure defensively everyone knew who they were guarding so they could, have their matchup. Offensively, Riverview has just not seemed very comfortable so far in this game. Morgan's done a great job, getting in the passing lanes, putting a lot of pressure on the ball, and so we'd also talked about in the first half the fact that, Riverview got a timeout to just try to get them to recognize, screening away. And a series of screens, you just have to make sure fundamentally that you're doing everything you can to prevent the player. If you're going to screen, then screen. You're going to have to make sure you prevent that player that you're screening from moving, so then your player can get the ball. And so just like fundamentally, there's some things in the first half that Riverview didn't seem overly comfortable with. And so, a break in the half. Morgan hasn't pressed. They haven't had to. That's something we've seen Riverview struggle with a little bit in the games we've covered so far this season. But, Morgan hasn't had to do that. Again, they're very aggressive offensively. And, Riverview defensively, they went into almost like a zone there for a while. And that, kind of made Morgan kind of cool off a little bit. I'm not sure what to expect in the second half if they remain with a man-to-man defense. But offensively, they just need to get some kind of comfort. Elena Brenly scored those last 6 points out of just sheer will. We've seen her go down the lane. I feel like she looks and sees what's available. Reagan Foster's done a great job on the boards. Right now she has about 6 rebounds. She hasn't really gotten involved offensively. She's had a couple layup opportunities, which she's missed because, she's come up against, a defender in her face. But Morgan's done a great job rebounding the ball. It's almost sometimes sheer will themselves to get the ball. So, if Riverview boxes out, tries to get the ball, just making sure offensively and defensively trying to get some of those boards and, try to get back in this game. They closed the gap a little bit, but like you said, it didn't happen until, almost halftime. And so they need to come out offensively ready to go so they can get on, more points up against this strong Morgan team.
One thing you mentioned, and I think it's really and I think it's when you have experienced players and lack of experienced players. You said comfort, and I think that's a big term in a game like this. Morgan, they're a nice basketball team. There's no question about it. They've got some skilled players, plus, they're very physical around the basket and on the defensive end of it. And I think, with the exception of 2 or 3, the Riverview players, I think the comfort part of it has just really been a problem.
Yeah, you can just tell they just seem a little bit more at ease. They're less frantic, whereas Riverview offensively, at times, this kind of in that scramble. We've had a 5-second call from Riverview. They've turned the ball over just simply because offensively no one was available to try to come to the ball. And so coming into the second half, you always have to try to have confidence. Try to come out here. It's a new half. Forget about what happened in the first half. Again, some good things happened there late in the first half, and so they need to make sure they attack and offensively, try to get Reagan Foster involved. We've seen Courtney Mickle. She can shoot from the outside, and she's made a shot. She's had some attempts, but again, trying to be a little bit more relaxed and comfortable with the ball going into this next half.
All right, halftime. It's Morgan out in front of Riverview by a score of 31-15. The first half stats are brought to you by Bradford Financial Group. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Call them at 740-622-3347. We'll be back and get to the second half. This is high school girls basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Hi, I'm John Ainello, proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses that make Coshocton such a special place. For over 10 years, the John Ainello Agency has been helping our neighbors find the right coverage for auto, home, life, business, farm, and annuity insurance with options that fit your life and your budget. We're not just an agency, we're part of this community. Call TWFG Ainello Insurance at 740-295-9460 for a free quote. And let's protect what matters most together.
Start your week right at the Coshocton Coffee Connection. Mondays mean half-price breakfast sandwiches, the perfect way to kick off your morning. And don't miss out on Wednesdays when all drinks, all sizes are half off. Craving something sweet? Try our donut of the month, plus pastries and donuts made fresh every day. We've also got a delicious lunch menu to keep you fueled all day long. Coshocton Coffee Connection, your go-to spot for great coffee, tasty treats, and unbeatable deals. We hope to see you soon.
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
It's the Start Something New sales event at Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Coshocton, and the deals are bigger than ever. Right now, drive home a new Chrysler Pacifica with 1.9% financing, or step up to a 2026 Ram 1500 and get 0% interest. Plus, because you're shopping local, save up to $8,600 off MSRP. Just real savings from the dealership that's been serving Coshocton County for years. Hurry in today to Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Otsego Avenue in Coshocton, or shop us 24/7 at jeffdrennan.com.
Great care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back that health care that I got while I was a patient here.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
This is John from the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the player of the game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9 Monday through Saturday, and 11 to 5 on Sunday. Good luck to all the area high school teams.
Athletes, just like their teams, they believe in going above and beyond. That's why they only carry the highest quality vitamin supplements and teas to keep you and your family thriving. Visit them on Main Street and see why Maryland's has been our community's health store for over 40 years. And both there's the whistle and buzzer, and we're now just about ready to get things going here in the second half.
And the ball is going to start in Riverview's possession.
So the Bears have the basketball. Brunley has it, crosses the timeline, goes behind her back, goes down the lane, skip pass into the quarter, back to Brunley. Little fake, now dumps to Mickle in the corner. She steps back, puts up a jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Micah Augustine, quickly the other way, running the floor nicely, but missing the layup was Miley Williams. They bat it around. It'll remain with Morgan. So on the far sideline, it'll be inbounded by Gianna Myers. Myers looking, still looking. Now she gets it in with the basketball, Williams. Williams off the dribble to the left side. Dumps it into the corner. Now just run that weave out front. Gives it up, thought about it, but now dumps it in the low block. Nice skip pass. Taking the three ball, back iron no good is Augustine. Rebound on the deck, and it will be out of bounds. No, it's going to be a foul on number 14, Gianna Myers. So the ball goes over to Riverview. So now first time we've seen, as you mentioned at halftime, full court pressure. Now Riverview tries to throw it deep and turns it over. Dumps it over to Myers, and she can't handle it. So back-to-back turnovers here. 15 for Riverview, 11 for Morgan. Mickle will be inbounding. Whoops.
Didn't know if she was going to make it in or not, and she got there.
So checking into the game will be Solanas. Now they get it in. Solanas has it. She'll try to handle the pressure, and they get it to Mickle. They back out of it and get the ball. She brings it across the timeline. Looks into Brenley on left wing. Elena Brenley looking. Dumps it down and tried to get to Reagan Foster, and they turn it over. Ahead of the pack is going to be Morgan, and laying it in will be Maya Davis. She now has 9 points. And Reagan Foster hurt a little bit. Might be his stomach.
I think she might have gotten elbowed in like the ribs or stomach.
So checking in to replace her will be Tori Robinson. So Riverview will have it underneath the basket. They trail 33-15. Full court pressure. Now they get it into Solanas. Solanas gets it over to Mickle, and she brings it across the timeline. Left side to Solanas. Solanas with the basketball. Picks it up, dumps it in the corner to Mickle. Mickle tried to get it back, but it was deflected. No, they're going to say it was off of Solanas, so the ball will go to Morgan. So Morgan, the Raiders, will have it. They had 6:30 to play in the third quarter. They are up on Riverview 33-15. Davis thought about it, now trying to get downhill. Scoop shots up, and she'll shoot a pair, and she caught an elbow in the face. Trying to shake that off. I believe she'll shoot 2 when she gets to it.
Myers is 2 of 5 from the line so far today.
You know, she's an outstanding shooter, but has not shot the ball well from the free throw line today. Gives it a spin and back iron again. She'll try to split the pair with this one. Free throw on the way. That missed again. This time the rebound comes down. Grabbing that rebound is going to be Shad. 3 ball on the way from deep. Missed by Davis. And rebound comes down to Solanas. Gets it ahead. With the basketball on the right wing is going to be Robinson. Goes out front to Solanas. Crosses over. Trying to get down low. Ball is all deflected, but comes up to Riverview and trying to get to the baseline was Tori Robinson. It was batted away. And Riverview will have it underneath the hoop. Checking in will be Jade Rose. All the way out to Brenly. Brenly off the dribble down the left wing, trying to work her way inside. Gives it up. Mickles 3 ball from the wing, short, no good. Rebound cleaning the other way is Myers. Now she gets it up ahead and fade away shot, and dropping it in is going to be Miley Williams. Miley Williams was 7 in the ball game. 35-15, now 20-point lead for the Raiders as Brenly brings it across the timeline. Brenly, right wing with the basketball is going to be Mitchell. Mitchell looking, still looking, gives that ball stripped and stolen away by Miley Williams, and she lays it in. Miley Williams with 9 points in the ball game, and they now 37-15 lead. 18 turnovers for Riverview. Mickle crosses the timeline. Courtney Mickle dribbling to the right wing, hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Solanas. Solanas gives it to Mickle. Courtney Mickle off the dribble out to the top of the circle. Tries to dump it down low to Brenly. Brenly trying to work her way inside. A little scoop shots on the rim and in. Elena Brenly with 12 in the ball game. Here comes Myers. Myers dribbles to the right wing. All the way in. Lost control. It'll stay with Morgan. Ball's deflected out by Brenly. Inbounding will be Jade Rose. 37-17, 4:36 to play in the third. Dumps it down low, laying it up and just missing. It's Myers. She can't get anything to go in right now. But she'll head back to the line where this has been a problem.
Yeah, she's currently 2 of 7 now. So she's made it to the line a lot. She's very aggressive, looking to score, but hasn't had much success from the line.
She's got a good stroke, too, and that's the surprising part of it. First throw, that's going to be, and that's a confidence thing now.
Yeah.
2 of 8 now from the free throw line. Second throw on the way, that's wide left and out of bounds. It'll stay with Morgan. Checking in for Riverview, it'll be Savannah Mitchell. And checking out will be Tori Robinson. Morgan looking to get it in. dumps it down in the low block area. They put it up and in. And getting that basket, Miley Williams. She now has 11 points, 6 here in the quarter. Solanas gets rid of it to Mitchell. Mitchell looking. Now dribbles to the left side, hands it out front. Solanas dumps it to Brenly. Brenly spins, puts it up and in. Lena Brenly with 14 points in the ball game. Quickly heading the other way. Nice catch. Now they get it out front. There's a 3-ball high archer. That's going to be back iron, no good for Augustine. Rebound comes down to Mitchell. That would be Anna Mitchell, and then gives it to Mickle. Courtney Mickle across the timeline. Brentley goes down, gets right back up. Mickle's going to step back for 3. That's no good. Battle for it. Brentley rebounds. In trouble, gets it out. Taking the shot, Solanas missed it. This time it's out of bounds. It'll stay with Riverview. 3:31 to play here in the third. Getting back in will be Madeline Shad. Checking out will be Maya Davis. Mickle looking, dumps it to Brenly. Brenly back out front, resets the offense for the Lady Bears. 3:22 to play in the third quarter. Brenly off the dribble, backs it back out, works the center of the floor. Brenly dumps it into the corner to Mickle. Mickle out front. Now spins, tries to go to the hoop. Little runner on the rim, and round and out. Rebound comes down to Williams, and Williams brings it herself in a hurry. So all the way down, dumps it down low. Now they skip it back out. Long triple on the way. That's what you'd expect. Gianna Myers hits the triple. Just confidence. Fires that up. That foul line's another story. 42-19 the score. Mitchell trying to get downhill, and drawing the foul is going to be Anna Mitchell.
I think that was the right move. You know, offensively they're moving, but nothing was available. So attack the basket. And that's where they've had some success so far in this quarter.
So Anna Mitchell, looking for her first point. Only 2 people have scored for Riverview at this stage. First free throw, that's good. Anna Mitchell's on the board. Her first point. Checking in for the Raiders, number 24 is Jillian Klaus. Second free throw, short, no good. Ball's tipped out by Riverview. It'll be Morgan basketball. So Morgan with the basketball. Klaus has it. Now she goes out front. Another 3-ball on the way. This time missed by Myers, but hit the guide wire, so it'll be out of bounds to Riverview. So Riverview basketball trailing 42-20 here in the third quarter. Courtney Bickle will walk it up the court. Works right side. Mitchell looking inside. Now in trouble. Now gives it up to Foster. Reagan Foster downhill. Looks up and then draws a 2-shot foul. So Reagan Foster, nice move to the hoop, will shoot 2.
This will be her first chance today from the free throw line.
So Reagan Foster, shoot 2 here with 2:02 to play in the third. First throw, front iron, no good. Second throw, that one's good. So Reagan Foster on the board with her first point. 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. 42-21 the score. Morgan with the lead. Out front dribbling the basketball, Rose. Dumps it down. There's a little shot. Shot is blocked as Klaus tied a quick shot, but getting the rebound and putting it in is going to be Miley Williams. Shot was blocked. Williams picked it up and took one step and scored the basket, and she'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
And so she is 1 of 2 from the line so far today.
Savannah Mitchell picked up that personal foul. So Williams at the line, 13 points. No good. Bow batted around and saved to Riverview. Well, no, wait a minute. They're still fighting for it, and we've got a jump ball. It's going to stay with Morgan. 1:42 in the third. They'll try to get it in. They do. They're in trouble. And picking up that foul will be Brinley. No, they're going to say she stepped on the line, so it'll be a turnover. And that's 12 turnovers. And now they're trying to get it in. They do to Brinley. Brinley, spin move, skip pass out to Mickle. Mickle runs it down. Now gets baseline all the way across, putting the shot up and in. Getting that basket, Savannah Mitchell gets her first hoop of the day. Makes it 44-23 with 1:20 to play in the third. Dumps it down, ball's deflected, and Brinley with a steal. Brinley walks it across the timeline for the Lady Bears. Works down the left side, stops, steps back, shot on the wing, back iron no good, ball batted around, out of bounds. It will go to the Raiders. Checking in will be Maya Davis will come in, and Klaus will take a break with 1 minute to go in the third. Myers brings it across the timeline, steps into a triple. That time no good. Rebound inside by Rose, missed the shot, and getting it back and skip pass over in the corner to Rose. Now gives it up. Myers dumps it down low and laying it in and drawing the fouls, Miley Williams. Williams 10 in the quarter, 15 in the game, and she'll go to the line for a 3-point play opportunity.
And so she is 1 of 3 already from the line today.
So a 3-point play opportunity here. And not sure what the delay is, but now we're ready. And Williams will shoot the free throw, and she rolls it in. 11 in the quarter, 16 in the game now. Getting in will be number 5, Rolla Solanas for Riverview. It's 47-23 with 35 seconds to play in the third. Solanas outside, left side it goes to Mitchell. Little runner inside, scoring the basket, Reagan Foster. Foster with 3 in the quarter. Makes it now 47-25. Skip pass all the way in the corner, getting down the baseline, putting the shot up and in. Micah Augustine, she now has 8 points. And here comes Solanas in a hurry with 7 seconds to Foster. Foster back, Solanas, little runner, and that's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Maya Davis, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So after 3, the score is Morgan 49 and Riverview 25. We'll be back. This is high school girls basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
As we get older, planning ahead becomes more important than ever. At Bratton Law, LLC in Coshocton, attorneys Kelly Bratton and Corey Laney help you protect what you've worked hard for. From wills and trusts to Medicaid planning, guardianships, and real estate, their team takes the time to listen and guide you every step of the way. Call 740-202-9557 or visit BrattonLawCoshocton.com. Bratton Law, trusted legal care right here at home.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area.
Brillhart's Body Shop will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Brillhart's now offers car rentals and towing. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 740-622-0121 or stop by 2702 South 6th Street in Coshocton.
So Riverview attacked the basket a little bit more in that quarter, just recognizing, what they needed to do to try to close the gap a little bit. Now, I think one of their goals in the fourth quarter needs to be no second opportunities for Morgan. Making sure that they're boxing out, doing what they can do to get the rebound, so then they can take away that opportunity for them to get, a quick score.
All right, with the basketball is Riverview. Brindley has it out front to Mickle on the left wing. 49-25. Morgan with the lead. Brindley has it, thought about it, and now she'll just reset, back it out, and hands it off to Foster. Reagan Foster dribbles to the left side, back to the center of the floor. Now hands it off. With the basketball is going to be Mitchell. Brindley, little scoop shot, scores, and she's fouled. Good basket for Brindley. And she now has 16 points in the ball game to lead the way for Riverview. She'll have a three-point play opportunity. And ball rolls off, no good. Foster had a beat on it, but it rolls off her fingers out of bounds. So the ball goes back over to Morgan. Gianna Myers brings it across for the Lady Raiders. Works right side with the basketball is going to be Davis. Picks it up, still dribbling, now looking, now gives it out front to Myers. Working the perimeter. Dumps a nice pass down low, missing the layup in close, but getting her own rebound and scoring was Augustine. She has 10 in the ball game. Missed the first one, but grabbed the rebound and put it right back in. 6:50 to play, 51-27. Right wing with the basketball is going to be Kenzel. Shiloh Kenzel dumps to Foster, pushes up, and drawing the fouls, Reagan Foster. Reagan Foster played much better here in the second half.
Yeah, it's good to see her attack the basket. I know she has probably some rib discomfort from a collision in the second half, but, seeing her back at the line again, she's 1 of 2 so far today.
Her first throw right through. She has 4 points in the ball game. Getting in for Riverview will be Josephine Wright. And getting in for Morgan will be Campbell Welsh. Second throw's no good. Ball batted around and saved, but comes down to Morgan. Now quickly ahead. They penetrate, dumps it down low, and missing the shot in close, but we have a tie-up.
That was a great pass. Morgan couldn't finish on it. Riverview did a nice job in transition, but it was a great pass to see what was available. And that's what Morgan's been good at. We talked about this block play that they have. They are really aggressive and strong on the inside, but they couldn't complete there. But the ball stays with Morgan.
So now they're turning in. Now they get the ball. Morgan now moves inside and stolen away by Brindley. Yes, she comes up with the steal. And Riverview has it. And here comes Brindley. 6:14 to play, 51-28. Brindley gives it up on the left side. Back out front to Mickle. Mickle, get to Brindley, get the foul line extended. Dribbles into the lane, stops, dumps it down low, putting it up to Foster and scores again. Reagan Foster with a good second half now has 6 points in the ball game, and it's a 51-30 game. With the basketball, Jade Rose dumps it down low and missing the layup, but a good pass inside. And hitting the line will be Madeline Shad.
Where she is 2 of 2.
2 of 2 and 4 points in the game. Free throw on the way, on the rim and in. Shad with 5 points in the ball game. 52-30. And 53-30. Hits them both. For Riverview, getting back in will be Miley Clark. Reagan Foster will take a break. So Courtney Mickle will bring it across the timeline for the Lady Bears. Under 6 to play in the ball game. Out front to Brenly. Brenly into the right corner to Mickle. Tried to get it inside. They're going to call a foul, hooking foul on Welch for Morgan. So the ball will be out of bounds to Riverview. 5:25 to play, 53-30. Morgan with the lead. Throw it into Brenly. She's going to take a 3 ball, and that's going to be a miss to the left. A rebound on the deck. Rebound came up to Jade Rose, and Morgan gets a quick timeout. So we'll stay right here. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. It's courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village.
So hopefully Riverview will continue to be as aggressive as they were, here in the third quarter, because that's where a lot of their points have come from. You could just kind of see, like Elena Brenly, for example, strategically trying to figure out what she can do to attack. Courtney Mickle continues to shoot from the outside, because, again, we've seen her shoot well in the past when we've covered the games. And so you just have to take advantage of all the opportunities that Morgan's stifling defense gives them. They've got some subs in. They've got some other players rotating in for the first time in this game. And so looks like they have the ball on the sideline.
Madison Van Ness getting an opportunity here, checking in. Ball is loose on the floor, and Riverview gets the steal. Heading the other way is going to be Brenly. And as we approach 5 minutes, Riverview has it trailing. There's a long 3 ball right through for Courtney Mickle. She has 8 points in the ball game, does have a pair of triples, makes it 53-33. Down and scooping it up and missing the shot and the ball's out of bounds. As Gianna Myers took it in there, missed the shot, almost got her own rebound, but the ball will go over to the Lady Bears. Courtney Mickle will bring it across the timeline. Mickle works right side with the basketball for Riverview. Josephine Wright. And ball stripped and stolen away by Jade Rose, and she just stops and missed the layup. Ball's loose and out of bounds. It will be Riverview ball. Say it'll be off Rose, so the Lady Bears will have it. Down 53-33 here in the fourth. Mickle across timeline to right on the right side. Looking, being guarded closely. Now gives it out to Mitchell. Mitchell has it. Takes a couple dribbles. Almost stripped, but she gets it across. Now trying to get downhill and losing. It's going to be a turnover ahead of the pack. See if they can run up and catch up with it. And they can. They get it, but missing the shot was Madeline Shad, and then the ball was tipped out of bounds. No, it was a foul on Riverview. And that'll be on Brenly, be her fourth. And shooting the free throw, I believe that's number 1. We'll have to wait and see. First throw's good.
Yeah, I think it's Jade Rose. And
Jade
this
Rose.
is her first time at the line today.
And it's also her first point. (54-33), 3:57 to play in the game. Second throw, that's good as well. Hits them both. And Mickle will bring it up for Riverview. Down 55-33. Mickle left side to Foster. Foster off the dribble. Now to Brenly. Dumps it down to Foster. Low up and faked. Trying to get loose and double team. Now dribbles out of trouble to Mickle. She steps back for 3. It's going to be long. The rebound comes down to Wright. Brenly loses control and turns it over. Ahead of the pack is going to be Davis. She puts it up and in. Maya Davis now with 9 points in the ball game. And Foster brings it up, hands it to Mickle. Courtney Mickle has it. 57-33 the score. Morgan out in front. Wright is going to be fouled. Picking up that foul will be Van Ness, Madison Van Ness. And coming back in will be Augustine. Also getting back in will be Jillian Klaus. Brenly has it out front. Dribbles left side with the basketball is going to be Clark. Dumps it down low to Foster. Tries to score through and she'll shoot two. Managed to get control of that basketball and then went up strong and has 2 shots coming.
Yeah, she's had several opportunities from the free throw line this quarter, and she's currently 2 of 4.
So Reagan Foster, good second half, has 6 points. Done a few rebounds as well. This one's short, front iron. She'll try to split the pair. And she does just that. 7 points for Foster. 2:45 to play in the ball game. A 57-34 lead for Morgan. Backdoor cut and laying it up and in is going to be Augustine. She's now into double figures with 10. No, she has 12 points now, excuse me. Mickle has it, crosses over, gives it out front with the basketball, Clark. Now to Brenly on the left wing, down inside to Foster. Skip pass out to Mickle. She'll reset the offense. Courtney Mickle dribbling, now dribbles to the center of the floor, gets the high pick. Gives it to Foster. It's stripped and stolen. Well, not. It's stolen away. Foster gets it right back to Brenly. Brenly spin move in and is fouled. So Brenly goes to the line to shoot 2. 59-34. Lena Brenly at the line. Has 16 in the game.
2 of those have come from the free throw line so far today.
First throw is good for Brenly. 17 points for the Lady Bears' leading scorer. Brenly puts it up and right through. Brenly now with 18 in the game, 2 minutes to play, 59-36. Out front dribbling to the right side is going to be Welsh. Dumps it into the left side. Now got away with she did not get away with the travel. Klaus, little jump stop and turns it over. Be 16 turnovers for Morgan. And Brenly will just bring it this time. Brenly dribbling out front, left side to Mickle. Steps back, lets a 3-ball go. Rattles around no good. Ball on the deck. Foster rebounds it. And it'll be a foul, I believe. And that should be a shooting foul if that's on Morgan. So Reagan Foster heads back to the line. Has 7 points in the game.
3 of which have been from the line.
First one back iron, no good. Getting in for Riverview, Savannah Mitchell gets in. Brenly will come out with her 18-point performance here. Also checking out for Riverview will be Miley Clark, and getting in, Tori Robinson. Foster's throws good. She now has 8 points in the game and 1:30 to play, and bringing it up is Jade Rose. Dumps it down low, block area, and tries it again. They'd have to dribble out of trouble. Back out front with Rose. Rose dumps it down with the basketball is going to be Klaus. Then dumps it down, laying it up and missing that shot, but getting the rebound and getting fouled was Micah Augustine. She missed the first shot and then was fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Picking up that foul, Savannah Mitchell.
She was only there once today to finish a 3-point play, which she is 0 of 1. from the free throw line.
The Warehouse Steak-N-Stein is proud to sponsor today's Player of the Game. Today's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and an order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak-N-Stein in Roscoe Village. Second throw by Augustine's good. And it's 60-37, 1:10 to play. Quickly heading up is going to be Salinas. Salinas hands it off out front. And almost stolen away, but running it down is Riverview as we hit the 1 minute mark. Trying to get downhill, gives it out front. Nice little up fake, little runner on the rim and drops it through. It's Courtney Mickle. She's into double figures with 10 points. 60-39. Jade Rose, nice pass and getting a basket. Is going to be number 24. Jillian Klaus gets her first basket of the night. Makes it 62-39. Mickle has it. Penetrates, little jumper on the rim, no good. Ball batted around inside and comes up to Mickle. It's blocked, and then coming out of it with it, it's Jade Rose. Rose gets it ahead with the basketball is Augustine. Now dumps it off the left side. There's a shot from the wing. That's going to be no good. Rebounding the ball was putting it up and in, getting that basket. Number 33, that's Welsh. She gets her first hoop of the night. And that's going to be the ball game. So Morgan comes into Riverview and defeats the Lady Bears by a score of 64-39. We'll be back and tell you about it. This is high school girls basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area families for over 70 years. I am Jessica Paisley, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen Given Dawson Paisley. Our membership in the Dignity Memorial Network allows us to offer services that no other funeral home can offer. Whether you are pre-planning or in your time of need, Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home would be honored to serve your family now and in the future.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Here's something you might not know. You get to choose your title company. At Dogwood Title, LLC, they put you in control. Their team is local, experienced, and dedicated to making your closing smooth, accurate, and stress-free. They work with your lender or realtor, or without them, to protect your property rights from contract to keys. Don't leave one of your biggest investments to chance. Choose the team that puts you first. Dogwood Title, LLC, where your home's story is protected. Call them today at 740-202-9557 or visit dogwoodtitlellc.com.
I'm Stacy Rice from Coshocton Collision Center. Winter driving can be hazardous, so be careful when you drive and the weather turns bad. If you have an accident, come to Coshocton Collision Center. We use the latest environmentally friendly paint products from PPG. We put you, the customer, first by using these products to preserve our environment. We complete auto body repairs as promised, offer free computerized estimates, and guarantee our work. For all your body repair needs, come to Coshocton Collision Center, 225 Main Street in Town Center, Coshocton, across from Wilson's Carpet and Furniture, or call 623-7347.
Well, Morgan comes into Riverview and with pretty impressive performance defeats the Lady Bears here this afternoon by a score of 64-39. They jumped out early, led at the end of the first quarter, 18-9. It was 31-15 at halftime, 49-25 after 3, and they go on to win it here by a score of 64-39. Taking a look at scoring leaders, first four of the winners tonight. They had 4 players actually in double figures, led by Miley Williams. Williams had 16 points. She had 7 field goals and 2 free throws for that 16-point total. Right behind was Micah Augustine, who had 13 points on 6 field goals and a free throw. Gianna Myers had 12 points. She had a pair of triples, a pair of 2-point field goals, and 2 free throws for her 12-point total. And Maya Davis got into double figures with 11, as she had a triple and 4 2-point field goals for her 11-point total. Madeline Shad added 6 points, and Jade Rose 2 points, also getting involved. Jillian Klaus had 2 points, and Campbell Welch had 2 points. That is the 64-point total for the Morgan Raiders. Now for Riverview, they were led by their leading scorer, Elena Brenley. Brenley finished with 18 points in the ball game. She had 7 2-point field goals and also had 4 free throws for her 18-point total. Also hitting double figures was Courtney Mickle. Mickle had 10 on a pair of triples and 2-point field goals for 10. Just missing double figures was Reagan Foster. Foster had 8, all coming in the second half. She had 2-point field goals and 4 free throws for her 8-point total. Savannah Mitchell had a basket for 2. Anna Mitchell had a free throw for 1. That is the 39-point total for the Lady Bears. Now with the final team numbers, here's Stephanie Snider.
Thanks, Dad. So we'll get started with Morgan. They had their total score of 64 points today. With their 3-point shooting, they were 3 of 13 for 23%. Their 2-point field goals, they were 20 of 44 for 45%. When it came to their free throw shooting, they were 11 of 22 for 50%. They pulled down 28 team rebounds and had 16 turnovers over the course of the game. Riverview walks away with their total score of 39 points today. From their 3-point shooting, they were 2 of 11 for 18%. With 2-point field goals, they were 12 of 26 for 46%. They were 9 of 18 from the free throw line for 50%. They pulled down 16 team rebounds and had 21 turnovers over the course of the game.
Well, it's just one of those things. Morgan's good team, number one, but I think we talked about a little bit at halftime as well. I think the pressure they put on, even in the half court, really was really kind of swayed things, and they took advantage and got some transition baskets to get the win.
Yeah, absolutely. It was nice to see Riverview, though, come out in the second half. They were down by so many, but I think offensively they figured out how to also attack the basket in the paint, and that was what Morgan had so much success with. And so Riverview then was able to attack in the paint. Reagan Foster getting involved, and also with Elena Brenley. Courtney Mickle doing a nice job. She also attacked there late in the game in the paint, but she had some outside shots as well. So I think they did make adjustments at the half, which is really what you can ask for. With such a strong Morgan team, just knowing at the halftime, having those conversations, recognizing what do we need to work on and try to come out and do in the second half. And I think a little bit of growth came from Riverview today and recognizing what they needed to do. And so although they walk away with a loss today, at least they did make some adjustments to try to attack and be a little bit more confident and aggressive offensively.
All right, last order of business for us is going to be the Warehouse Stekenstein player of the game. We're going to give that to Elena Brenley tonight. And she had the 18 points. Also, as Steph mentioned, some rebounds and assists as well. So she'll be the recipient of a gift certificate good for famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order the legendary onion rings, courtesy of Warehouse Stekenstein in Roscoe Village. Want to thank the Claxon communication crew for being here today. We got to Bryce Hains handling things over there. Also, Dakota Mobley was on the camera. My partner, as Ellen Hardis, you cannot forget Ellen back at WTNS Central. My partner, Stephanie Snider. Once again, the final score from Riverview. It's the Morgan Raiders, a winner over Riverview by a score of 64-39. I'm Steve Corries. Have a nice weekend, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for this WTNS Sports broadcast. Audio CDs are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.